welcome back to another round of virtual pop quiz here at Discovera. Today, we've got an exciting challenge lined up that will put your knowledge of weird history to the test. We've curated 6 mind-bending questions that will leave you scratching your head and pondering the mysteries of history. So not only will you get to flex your brain muscles, but you will also get to explore bizarre and extraordinary tales of the past with us. And just like before, you'll have 15 seconds to jot down your answers, so keep those mental muscles ready and let's get started. Number 1. In 1518, a strange phenomenon occurred in the city of Strasbourg, where hundreds of people began dancing uncontrollably for days without rest. What was this event called? The answer is the Dancing Plague. The Dancing Plague was a bizarre phenomenon recorded in various times and places throughout history. The most notable occurrence took place in Strasbourg, France in 1518. It involved up to 400 people spontaneously dancing uncontrollably for days, even weeks, without rest. Afflicted individuals experienced exhaustions, hallucinations, and physical injuries, with some even dying from heart attacks or exhaustion. The cause of the Dancing Plague remains uncertain, with theories ranging from mass hysteria to ergot poisoning from contaminated rye bread. The event has fascinated historians and psychologists, offering insights into the complexities of human behavior and the power of collective psychology. Number 2. What was the name of the ship found adrift in the Atlantic Ocean in 1872 with no trace of crews on the ship? The answer is Mary Celeste. The mystery of the Mary Celeste is one of the most enduring maritime puzzles in history. On December 5, 1872, the Mary Celeste was found adrift in the Atlantic Ocean in seaworthy condition. Despite intact cargo and personal belongings, all the crew and passengers were nowhere to be found. Theories suggest piracy, mutiny, or insurance fraud, but none are confirmed. This unresolved mystery has captivated people worldwide, inspiring numerous books and films. Number 3. The Holodomor, a man-made famine that occurred in the early 1930s, primarily affected which country? The answer is Ukraine. Holodomor, which means death by hunger, was a famine that occurred in Soviet Ukraine from 1932 to 1933, during which millions died due to starvation. It occurred because of harsh government policies imposed by the Soviet government under Joseph Stalin. The actions were mainly targeted towards Ukrainian farmers, forcing them to give up their land and crops to collective farms. The government imposed high grain quotas, leaving farmers with little food for themselves. Resistance or attempts to keep food for themselves were met with severe punishment, including arrest, deportation, or execution. Holodomor was a man-made tragedy caused by government actions prioritizing political control over people's lives. Number 4. On the 8th of March 2014, which country's flight disappeared while en route to Beijing? The answer is Malaysia. Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 disappeared on March 8, 2014 during a routine flight from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing with 239 people on board. The Boeing aircraft vanished from radar screens less than an hour after takeoff and has never been found despite extensive search efforts. The disappearance sparked an international investigation and led to various theories about its fate, including deliberate diversion by someone on board. However, no conclusive evidence has been found. The mystery of MH370 remains unresolved, leaving families of the passengers and crew seeking answers and closure and prompting calls for improved aviation safety measures. Hey, are you learning something new from our video today? If yes, hit the subscribe button because it's the best way to motivate us to keep producing great content for you. Number 5. What flower craze occurred in 17th century Netherlands with skyrocketing bulb prices before a sudden crash? The answer is tulip mania. Tulip mania was a period during the Dutch Golden Age in the 17th century when the prices of tulip bulbs reached extraordinary high levels before suddenly collapsing. The surge began around 1634, during which tulips became a symbol of wealth and status. At the height of tulip mania, prices for rare tulip bulbs soared to astronomical levels, with some bulbs being traded for the equivalent of a large house or several years' salary for a skilled craftsman. However, in February 1637, the price of tulip bulbs plummeted dramatically. Tulip mania highlights the risks of speculative investing and the importance of caution and rationality in financial markets. Number 6. What famous structure in China is known for having caused the deaths of many people during its construction? The answer is the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China, recognized as one of the 7 wonders of the world, spans over 13,000 miles or 21,000 kilometers across northern China. Constructed primarily as a defensive fortification, it was built under the ruling of Emperor Qin Shi Huang during the Qin dynasty. Its purpose was to protect Chinese states and empires from invasions by nomadic tribes from the north, such as the Mongols and Xiongnu. Millions of laborers, including peasants, soldiers, and prisoners of war, were involved in its construction. Some claim that due to harsh conditions, accidents, and diseases, as many as 400,000 people died building the wall, with a large number of them buried within it. Despite the high death toll, the Great Wall remains a symbol of China's enduring strength and cultural heritage. Alright, that's a wrap for our virtual pub quiz challenge today. We hope you enjoyed testing your knowledge and having some fun. Now, before you go, let us know how you scored by dropping your score in the comment section down below. Remember, whether you aced it or not, what matters most is that we had the chance to learn something new and reflect on the fascinating stories of our past. So stay tuned for our next video if you're up for more challenges and more learning adventures. See ya!